My bus driver never talked. Like, ever. So when he looked at me through the mirror and said, "Do not get off at your stop today," I knew something was seriously wrong. At first, I thought he was joking. This man drove our route for almost a decade and treated everyone equally, as in, we were all background noise. But he pulled the bus over 3 blocks early and whispered for me to come to the front. His hands were gripping the steering wheel so tight they looked carved from chalk. He said, "Try calling your mom, now." No explanation, just pure tension in his voice. Kids in the back were annoyed because we weren't moving. I tried calling my mom, straight to voicemail. Tried again. Same thing. That's when I noticed a dark SUV behind us. It had been on our tail for the last few turns, but I assumed it was normal traffic. My bus driver hadn't assumed anything. He was staring at it in the mirror like it insulted his entire bloodline. "Try your dad," he said quietly. Voicemail. He muttered something under his breath and radioed dispatch with codes I'd never heard him use before. That's when my stomach dropped. The SUV didn't just stay behind us, it pulled up next to my window. Tinted windows, engine humming like it wasn't in a hurry, but had a purpose. Kids started sticking their heads into the aisle, trying to see what was going on. But I felt something. That instinctive, "this is bad" feeling your brain screams without explaining why. My phone suddenly rang. Mom, except she didn't sound like herself. Her voice was shaky, rushed, like someone was standing too close to her. "Honey, don't come home. Go anywhere else, just don't come here." In the background, I heard voices, men talking, and the line cut out. I told my driver what she said. His jaw tightened immediately. Then a second SUV appeared behind the first. He didn't hesitate. He hit the gas and said, "Everyone stay seated. We're going to the police station. Not my house. Not my aunt's place. Straight to the authorities." For once, no one argued. When we arrived, officers were already outside. They escorted me in while the other kids were kept on the bus. Inside, the questions started. Did I notice anyone around my house recently? Was anyone angry with my family? Did my parents work in anything sensitive? I had no idea what they were talking about. I just wanted someone to explain why 2 black SUVs were shadowing a school bus like it was a presidential motorcade. I spent that night in a family room at the station. No phone, no answers, just me and the world's stiffest couch. 3 days later, everything finally came out. My dad had been working an undercover assignment, something involving a criminal network. Someone figured out who he really was and decided the fastest way to get to him was through me. Those SUVs? Not random. Not mistaken identity. They were looking for me. My mom's strange voice? She wasn't alone when she called. She was trying to warn me without getting herself hurt. And my bus driver? He noticed the tail long before I did and trusted his instincts rather than taking chances. If he had dropped me off like normal, I would have walked straight into a trap. We moved states after that. New school, new house, new life. But I'll never forget that moment. The day a quiet bus driver who barely ever spoke ended up saving me from something I didn't even know was coming. If you want more stories like this, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot more to tell.